This here's Cardinal Gibbons. He wrote the book The Faith of Our Fathers. The Faith of Our Fathers, being a plain exposition and vindication of the church founded by our Lord Jesus Christ, by James Cardinal Gibbons, Archbishop of Baltimore, 38th, carefully revised and enlarged edition, Baltimore, John Murphy and Company. London, R. Washburn, 1891. Registered according to Act of Congress in the year 1879 by John Murphy in the office of the Librarian of Congress at Washington. Affectionately dedicated to the clergy and laity of the Archbishop and Province of Baltimore. Preface. To the 11th edition. The first edition of The Faith of Our Fathers was issued in December 1876. From that time to the present, 50,000 copies of the work have been disposed of in the United States, Canada, Great Britain, and Ireland, and in the British colonies of Oceanica. This gratifying result has surpassed the author's most sanguine expectations and is a consoling evidence that the investigation of religious truths is not wholly neglected, even in this iron age, so much engrossed by material considerations. Besides carefully revising the book, the author has profited by the kind of suggestion of some friends by inserting a chapter on the prerogative and sanctity of the Blessed Virgin, which it is hoped will be not less acceptable to his readers than the other portions of the work. He is also happy to announce that German editions have been published both in this country and in Germany. He takes this occasion to return his hearty thanks to the editors of the Catholic periodicals as well as the secular press for their favorable notices, which have no doubt contributed much to the large circulation of the book. Baltimore, Feast of St. Thomas Aquinas, 1879. Preface to this same book, not to that Aquinas reference book. Preface. The object of this little volume is to present in a plain, sad, practical form an exposition and a vindication of the principal tenets of the Catholic Church. It was thought sufficient to devote but a brief space to such Catholic doctrines and practices as are happily admitted by Protestants, while those which are controverted by them are more elaborately elucidated. The work was compiled by the author during the uncertain hours which he could spare from the more active duties of the ministry. It substantially embodies the instructions and discourse delivered by him before mixed congregations in Virginia and North Carolina. He has often felt that the salutary influence of such instructions, especially on the occasion of a mission in the rural districts, would be much augmented if they were supplemented by books or tracts which would be circulated among the people and could be read. Sad. The people. Sad could be read. It's got to be and. Among the people and could be read and pondered at leisure. As his chief aim has been to bring home the truths of the Catholic faith to our separated brethren who generally accept the Scriptures as the only source of authority in religious matters, he has endeavored to fortify his statements by abundant reference to the sacred text. He has thought proper, however, to add frequent quotations from the early fathers, whose testimony, at least as witness of the faith of their time, must be accepted even by those who call in question their personal authority. Though the writer has sought to be exact in all his assertions, an occasional inaccuracy may have inadvertently crept in. Any emendations which the venerated prelates or clergy may deign D-E-I-G-N, the clergy may deign to purpose, will be gratefully attended to in a subsequent edition. Richmond, Virginia, November 21st, 1876. The contents, introduction, the Blessed Trinity, the Incarnation, etc. Chapter 2, Unity of the Church. Chapter 3, Holiness of the Church. Chapter 4, Catholicity. Chapter 5, Apollicity. Chapter 6, Perpetuity of the Church, etc. Introduction. Well, let's bring this. Let's save that for next time. Introduction.